Hello students, I am Kali Prasad welcomes you to this class. Today's topic is number system for class 9th NCERT textbook Mathematics chapter 1. Today we should discuss the introductory part of the chapter number systems. Let's start. Actually, number systems are divided into two categories. One is a real number and second one is the complex number. But our syllabus point of view, real numbers should be discussed in this class. Real numbers are further divided into rational numbers and irrational numbers. It means real numbers are the collection of all the natural numbers and irrational numbers. What is rational number and irrational number? We should discuss on later. Rational numbers are the numbers are composed of fractions and integers. Fractions, you have very well known about the fraction which are in the form of p by q, and integers are positive numbers, negative numbers and 0. Integers are composed of negative numbers and whole numbers. Whole numbers are a collection of 0 and positive numbers. Negative numbers are the negative integers. Whole number is a set of 0 and natural numbers. Natural numbers are the counting numbers which starts from 1 to infinity, and 0 is only one element 0. When 0 is added to the natural number, it becomes a whole number. Let's start in detail from the natural number. Natural number or natural numbers are denoted as capital N, which is equal to or which is a collection of 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. These are called as counting numbers because counting starts from 1. Second one is the whole number, which is denoted by capital W. When 0 is added to the natural numbers, it becomes whole numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity are called as natural numbers, and 0 is 0. Next, positive integers. Positive integers are nothing but it is also natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity are called as positive numbers, and it is denoted as Z plus. Negative integers are denoted as Z minus, and these are the minus form of the positive integers, like minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 up to infinity. Integers are denoted as Z, and it is a set of positive numbers, negative numbers and 0. In the number line system, it forms like this. 0 is the middle portion and positive numbers are towards left and these are the towards right. Next comes to rational numbers. Rational numbers are denoted as a capital Q. The numbers which can be written in the form of p by q. The numbers which can be written in the form of p by q are called as natural numbers, where p by q in the p and q are the integers, may be positive or negative, and q is not equal to 0. This condition is q is not equal to 0. P and q have no common factors other than 1. That is, p and q are co-prime. Co-prime numbers means in two numbers there is no common factor other than 1. That means in the simplest form of the p by q, it becomes a rational number. Example 5, minus 7, 0, 3 by 5, minus 5 by 3, 1.25, etc. Let's here 5, only positive 5 means 5 by 1. It becomes in the form of P by Q, where Q is the 1. Minus 7 means minus 7 by 1. 0 is also a rational number because 0 is an integer, and it can be written as 0 by 1, 0 by 11, 0 by 20, etc. etc. 1.25 means in the decimal form it is written as 1.25, but when you convert into fraction 125 by 100. 1.33 means 1.33 continuously, this should be would on letter. Next, irrational numbers. Irrational numbers are the numbers which cannot be written in the form of P by Q. In the P by Q form, we cannot write this one, where P and Q are the integers and Q is not equal to 0. Examples of irrational numbers are root 2, root 3, root 5, root 7, etc. Root over of prime numbers and pi, and this one is the non-terminating, non-repeating number 0.10, 100, 1000, etc. Real number are the collection of all rational numbers and irrational numbers known as real numbers. It is denoted by capital R. These are the definitions and basic concepts of all the number systems. Now we should discuss about to find rational numbers in between two given rational numbers. This means you have to give we have given two rational numbers. In between two rational numbers, we have to find out some other rational numbers. This should be you have studied in the previous class. To find the rational numbers between two given rational numbers, there are two methods. Method 1, it is the mean method. If R and S are two given rational numbers, if R is a rational number and S is a rational number, then rational number in between R and S equal to R plus S by 2. You can proceed in this manner to find more rational numbers between R and S. Let's start one example to clarify this method. Question is find three rational numbers between 3 and 4. One rational number is given as 3 and this is 4. First rational number, that means one of the rational number between 3 and 4 will be, simply you add these two rational numbers and by divide 2 we get one rational number, that is 3 plus 4 by 2, which becomes 7 by 2. 7 by 2 is a rational number. And second rational number, that means this is the number system, here is 0, 1, 2, 3 and let's say positive numbers 1, 2, 3 and 4. In between 3 and 4, first rational numbers becomes in the middle portion, that is 7 by 2. Now second rational number can be calculated in between 3 and 7 by 2 or 7 by 2 and 4. Suppose we are going to take one rational number in between 3 and 7 by 2. Then we should add these two numbers and by dividing 2, second rational number will be come out. That is half of 3 plus 7 by 2 upon 2, which becomes half into 3 plus 7 by 2 equal to half of LCM becomes 2, 3 are 6 plus 7, which becomes 13 by 4. 13 by 4 is also a rational number which lies in between 3 and 4. And another rational number which will be calculated in between 4 and 7 by 2, that means or 7 by 2 and 4 equal to half of 7 by 2 plus 4, which becomes 15 by 4. In this manner we should count or calculate another rational number in between 7 by 2 and 13 by 4. Another also 13 by 4 and 15 by 4. In this manner, we have to calculate so many rational numbers in between two rational numbers. These are pure numbers or called natural numbers. If a fraction is given, then how should calculate? Second method, you have to find rational numbers in between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. First, we have to check the denominators are equal or not. If not equal, we have to equal by multiplying the denominator of other numbers. We have to equalize the denominator, which one you have already well known. Comes out to here, denominators are same. Step 1 is over. Next, what should do? 3 by 5 means we have to determine the equivalent fractions. As a result, we can easily determine the required rational numbers. Go for the numerator. Here the difference of the numerator is 1, but we have to calculate 5 rational numbers. So you have to add 5, this 5, what is the required number of rational numbers, to this one. We get 6. Multiply both numerator and denominator by 6 on two fractions. That means is 3 by 5 equal to 3 into 6 upon 5 into 6, which becomes 18 by 30. This is the equivalent fraction of the 3 by 5. Similarly, in case of 4 by 5, multiply same multiple 6 on the numerator and denominator, which becomes 24 by 30. Here both are denominator same, and in the numerator now gap is 6. So in between these 18 and 24, 5 numbers so you can get. It is not fixed for the multiplication of 6 or whatever. You may multiply 10 also. In between 18 upon 30 and 24 upon 30, you may get some numbers, 19 by 30, 20 by 30, 21 by 30, 22 by 30, 23 by 30, and so on. These are the all are rational numbers because they are obtained in the form P by Q, and in every number Q is not equal to 0. But P and Q are in here not co-prime. 19 by 30 is the simplest form which cannot be simplified. But 20 by 30 is may be reduced to 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 is the rational number. That means these numbers are to be simplified to in this way. And required the 5 rational numbers are required 5 rational numbers in between 3 and 5 and 4, 3 by 5 and 4 by 5 are 19 by 30, 2 by 3, 7 by 10, 11 by 15, 23 by 40. These numbers are comes out by simplifying these 5 numbers. I hope you should clearly understood. Next, these are the 5 numbers which are very important. In the MCQ or objective questions, you may get some questions related to these numbers. You know what is a natural number and what is a whole number and what is integer and rational numbers and real numbers. By the definition of these numbers, all the natural numbers are whole numbers, because whole number is a collection of all the natural numbers and 0. When 0 is added to natural number, it becomes whole numbers. It means all the natural numbers are whole numbers. In similar manner, when whole number is added to negative numbers, this becomes integers. This means all the whole numbers are integers. Similarly, when integers are added to the fractions or decimals, this becomes rational numbers. This means all integers are rational numbers. and all rational numbers are real numbers, because real numbers are a collection of rational, all the rational numbers and irrational numbers. This means in this way we have to satisfy the condition all natural numbers are whole numbers, all whole numbers are integers, and all integers are rational numbers, and all rational numbers are real numbers. But in this direction we cannot satisfy the condition. This means all real numbers are not rational numbers. Some real numbers are rational numbers and some are irrational numbers. Similarly, all rational numbers are not integers. Some real numbers, rational numbers are integers, and some rational numbers are fractions. And similarly, all integers are not whole numbers, because some integers are whole numbers and some integers are negative numbers. All whole numbers are not natural numbers, because some whole numbers are natural numbers and some whole numbers, and one whole number is 0. So in this way is not correct, but in this way all natural numbers are whole numbers, all natural numbers are integers, all natural numbers are rational numbers, and all natural numbers are real numbers. But in this way, nothing will be happen. Thanks for today's class. I hope you should understood clearly. If you are really satisfied with this video, then like, share and subscribe my channel. On the next class, we should discuss about the exercise 1.1 of the number system.